YouTube hips. Good afternoon. How are you guys? I gotta show you the look of the end of summer. Oh God, I want to show you my garden how it's looking right now. Um, it's looking pretty sad. It's terrible. It's terrible what's happening over here. Hello, little bunny. There's a little bunny over there. Hi, little bunny. I'm not gonna scare you. Hello, sweetheart. There's a little bunny in here. Hello, baby. Oh, how are you? How are you, sweetie? Hi, little bunny. Oh, I'm showing everybody on YouTube how the summer is coming to an end already. Everything looks so sad. How's my little bunny? Say hello to everybody. Say hi. Say hi. Say I'm here. I'm with you. I'm enjoying the summer, the last of summer. There's not much of a summer anymore. Right, bunny? Everything is coming to an end right now, right? Say hi, YouTubers. I'm right in the middle of Julie's garden, trying to eat some leaves, trying to chomp on leaves. Yes, say hi. Say hi. I'm a little bunny. I'm the bunny that's here all the time. This bunny is here all the time, right? He's always looking for leaves, something to eat, right? You're always looking for something to eat. Say hi. Hello. Hello, peeps. Say hi. It's very interesting to see you this afternoon, right in the middle of my garden. You know? It's very interesting to see you with your little ears. And you're not saying anything. You just there. You're not. This little bunny. So cute. Hello, little bunny. How's my little bunny doing? Say hi. Look at you. You're not even afraid of me at all. Hmm? You like to say hello? With your little nose? Look at your little nose. Look at that little nose of yours. Here I am in my garden trying to show my YouTubers how the garden looks so bad now because summer is coming to an end. But who do I find here? Who's in the middle of my garden? This little guy. I'm gonna put a little farther. This little guy is right in the middle of my garden. Went away. Okay, guys, I just gotta show you how bad this is my garden. My garden is not looking that good anymore because it's the end of summer, and this is what it looks like. This is what it looks like, even in human beings, when they almost die and when they're sick. Everything's coming to an end. Isn't that terrible? But unbeknownst to everybody, look at this. Look at the roses are beautiful. The roses haven't given up yet. They radiant. Look at this. Mamas. They look very good. Amazing. It's amazing that the rose, every plant. There is a there is a there is a big red rose. Look at that. The rose bush is really doing very well. Whereas the rest of everything is looking dead. I don't want to kid you around, but everything doesn't look that good in here. Everything is looking to the end of life. The end of life. This is what the end of life is like. Look at this. And that's sad. At one time you were beautiful, like this. There's a few that are pretty, but let me make it a little bit more interesting. There's some leftovers that are still looking good, and there are others that have just died. This is the end of life of my zinnias. And the elephant ears are doing good still. The elephant ears are still radiant. Look at this. Look at this big elephant ear, how nice. Whereas everything else, look at the elephant ears, they still look nice and healthy. Look at that. They look pretty nice. Look at that. I'm going to show you from above how nice they look. And And these are my dahlias. My dahlias are dying. And look at this. This bumblebee over here. This bumblebee is sleeping. I think I showing you in the past. Bumblebee is kind of like really, really drunk. She's sleeping in the nectar. She's not dead. She's just drugged. I've said this before. It's amazing how the bumblebees get drunken, full. She's full. Look at this. She's full of nectar, and she's still alive, but she's sleeping it off, just like anything else in life. You sleep off. You sleep off the alcohol. So this little mama with her little tiny wings, she's inside there, inside the flower, and she's sleepy. She's like had enough of nectar, enough nectar. Oh, is that cute? But yes, everything else is dying. This one is still standing nice. We're gonna let her sleep. We're gonna let her say goodbye, little guy. Yeah, and everything else is dying. It's terrible. It's terrible. Everything else is dying. Look at this. Once there was beauty, and there's some standing up. Whereas my rose bush, they all buttoning up. Look at all these buttons. They're doing very good. I'm gonna cut this. Look at these buttons. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 buttons, and I'm pretty sure there's more on the other side. And the petunia bushes, they're almost half of them are dead too. And the rose bushes are doing very good. The rose bushes are doing excellent. Look at that. That's the passion of love in front of you right now. Hi everybody. Let me put my glasses on to address all of you, to say hello to you guys. Hi Alex, how are you? Hi Javed Kaka, how are you doing? Jackster Singh, hello, how are you? God, I know. Hi Ryan, how are you? I'm showing you I'm showing the end of the summer. It's sad. The end of summer is here. So the only ones standing tall are the rose bushes. Look at this. Look at this beauty mama. Beautiful, right? Wouldn't you guys agree? It's gorgeous, right? Amazing. This is like when you go to a dance and you spot a nice looking person, a nice looking individual, and immediately you got chemistry. Well, that's a rose for you. A beautiful rose. And this is another rose. Yes, come on, stay with me, guys. So yes, there's more buttons coming up. Still, they won't button up, but like everything else in life has an end. This one had an end already. She was once at one time beautiful. Whereas the petunias still alive. There's, look at the petunias, never give up. The petunias never give up. Look at these colors. Throughout the whole summer, the petunias do not disappoint you at all. Look at this. Everything else dies, but not the petunias. The petunias stay in there, nice, beautiful. They're gorgeous. It's like a wedding. They like stay in the wedding. They're the last ones to go in the summer. Look at this beautiful collage of petunias. The colors are abundant, beautiful. They have this is like purple and white. They're beautiful. That's petunias for you. Beautiful. They're nice, petunias do very well apparently. They this is the first summer that we had plenty of petunias. And hi Kevin Whiteman, how are you doing? How you doing, sweetheart? Here I am showing you my garden, that some of it is dying. Some of them are really going, except the petunias and the roses. If you see the roses over there, The roses, I'm going to bring them a little closer. The roses are doing very good, you know. The roses are like really, really coming. They staying so, they're so nice. I'm going to go on the other side so you can see the roses. Oh, the roses are beautiful things, but they have this little, they sting you. These are dead already, but I'm getting more buds. Maybe next time I'll show you the buds. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on the front over there. There's the big ones. So this one's over here. The roses are doing very, very good. Look at this. Look at this mama. This is like a girl you meet at a party. She's got the beautiful dress, and you say, "Uh-oh, I'm gonna take this one to a dance." You know, hi, hello, how are you? Nice doggy. And this one over here is just as pretty too. Look at that. Amazing, right? But this one is just gorgeous. This is just amazing. And I get more little buds out of here, and there's buds coming up there too. This one had her time already. You know, it's amazing that at the end has pink and yellow. And Sammy, when it's still in abundance of life, she's orangey, and like, and the fragrance is amazing. And when she's brand new, she has this light orange color. She's so beautiful, beautiful. And look at this. Have you ever look at this color? This is just amazing. Look at that. This is a girl that you meet somewhere in Paris. It looks like look at this. She's surrounded. Look at this. This rose is surrounded by how many buttons? How many buds? 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4. She's surrounded by 5 beautiful buds. That rose, is that something? Only in nature can give you that. And look at those colors. Look at that. It's just amazing. Beautiful. Can you believe those colors? I mean, come on. Look at that. And she's not really fully opened. If you see the center, it's just not fully open. But can you imagine that color? Look at that profile. Oh, wow, right? I mean, this is just out of this world. I mean, if you see the center over here, she still has more petals to open. And not only that, she's surrounded by 5 little guys around. It's like, the little buds are like the boyfriend. You can make a story out of this. This is a girl standing by herself. That's what you think, right? But she has like 5 bodyguards around her. And that could be a poem for you guys. But this is amazing. It's just amazing. And now that's like when she's young, when she's and look at this. This is when she's just grown. She's not a full woman yet. Look at this. She's not a full girl. You see there's 2 over here? There's 3. There's another one hiding over there. There you go. Where I wanted to show you. There's one. I mean, this is just gorgeous. Look at that. Kevin, don't you see? Kevin Whiteman, don't you think that is really beautiful? Look at that. And then you have this one. There's 2 babies coming up. That's the color. That's the color of a baby. Now, this is when they have lost their, she had it already. This is when we grow old. This is how we look. We once were beautiful like that, and then we become this. No different from life, guys. Look at this. This is withered life. You had your life already. That's why you should enjoy your life now. And look at this. You got 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 roses in one. How do you like that? 4 girls. You can have 4 girls at one. That's just beautiful. I mean, that is amazing, guys. Look at that. I'm gonna bring it further down so you can enjoy. So there's one, two, three. There's four roses here. Beautiful. I never seen that before. Four roses in a bunch. Is it in the same? No, it's amazing. Four roses. So yeah, my rose bushes are doing very good. They really giving me, producing to show. They're beautiful, you know. I cannot get over this. Four roses, four beautiful roses, and I cannot get over this one. This one, I cannot get over that one. Look at the sun. Look at the sun. Look at the sun shining on her. I cannot get over that rose with five little buds around it. That's just beautiful. Amazing. That's just beautiful. You know that, and on back of it, those are the zinnias. The zinnias kind of like already had their life. These are like some buds coming up, but the zinnias are. You see, look at that. This plant of zinnias is all gone already, and these zinnias, they still have some life. They don't want to let go like everybody else, like everything in life. You don't want to go, but this girl, she looks good. She's pretty, beautiful. You know, you would go out with her. Beautiful roses, amazing. Yeah, this is just beautiful. Uh, and there's another one over here. That's another guy, another girl. They're just beautiful. So yes, my rose bushes are doing very good. There's another one coming up over here. The rose buds, and this, I did propagate it. We did propagate with my husband and myself. Propagated out of this. It should grew up like 9 feet. We cut it in three. We had like five out of five. We made five, but they all did well. But I took the plastic bottle of it, and then I killed it. But one survived. I'll show you some other time. It's inside the house, and it's coming really nice. So I may propagate a little bit more from this bush. This bush just has beautiful roses. They're just gorgeous. Look at that. They're beautiful. So yes. So this is what it looks like in my garden right now. And then I have something interesting to show you. Um, this is like velour. This one over here. Look at this. This is like velour, almost at this end too. So I'll show you this over here. Oh, look at that. That's that bunny. I'm gonna show you the bunny over there. That's the bunny. Hi, little guy. That's the bunny. The bunny always is around. These bunnies are always, my bunnies in the backyard, they're always visible, looking for something. It's kind of shaky because I kind of like brought it up in a little bit more. So let me bring it down so it doesn't shake much. And the squirrels are always around the area too. They're part of my nature here. She's looking for acorns. I think if you notice, she's probably chewing on an acorn. It's hard to see. I'm maximizing the camera, which makes it kind of like shaky. So it's hard to really make out. But yeah, they get along. Look at this. The bunny and the bunny over there. The little bunny, she's looking for things. But anyway, I wanted to show you something interesting. This over here is supposed to be in full bloom in the summer. It's October now. It's a giant calla lily, and guess what? It's gonna give me a flower, a white giant calla lily, one right now in October. Interesting, right? In October, I'm gonna have a giant calla lily. It's coming up pretty soon. So this next year, I'm gonna put it in a more sunny section. I gotta take the bulbs out, but yeah, that's the end. That's the end of summer for you, or or the end of summer for me. And as you can see, my little guy is over there. Look at this. Hi, little guy. Can I say hello to the YouTubers? Want to say hello to YouTubers hopping around. There he goes hopping. Yeah, he's part of the group here. You know. Um, so yes, it's October, so I put my witch over there already, and you know, like I said, everything is ending, but they still, I still coming up with this beautiful flower. You know, still coming up. So there's still little things that are not dead yet. They still, they're still, you know, showing around. If I see the coleus is over there too, you know, there is the coleus. It's but yeah, unfortunately, this is the looks. This is the look. The coleus is, maybe if I water them, but it's sad to see summer go. You know, summer is ending. So I'll show you something else. I'm gonna show you something else that you might enjoy. Really. Uh, Look at my coleus. My coleus plant. Look at this. Look at that. It's coming to an end. It's I went to this thing was vibrant, you know. But look at this, my hydrangeas. My hydrangeas are saying goodbye to summer. Look at this. The end of summer is here. Yeah. Yeah, it's so sad. But look at this. I'm gonna show you. Look at this. This is another bee. Another bee that's clinging. Is clinging to. Is clinging. The poor thing is like really has too much. She has had too much nectar. This is what happens to the bees. You know, they get too much nectar from the flower, and they get so sleepy they cannot get out of they cannot get out, they cannot get off. Let me make it a little bit smaller. No, that's, there it is. She's clinging over there. Look at this. She's clinging. Let me show you. Let me show you this clinging bee over here. I know. Yeah, the bee. She's yeah, random. Yeah, she's, look at this. She's she's drunk from the nectar. Look at that. She doesn't move. I know. I know. It's crazy. This happens a lot. When I'm walking around in my garden, I see a lot of bees drunken from the nectar that they don't move. They cannot get out. They're sleeping it off. So this is what happening to this guy. It's crazy, my little guy. Yes. She must be a little girl. Yeah, look, she's alive. She's not. Usually, you touch them, you know, and they'll. You cannot put your hands into a bee. They'll sting you. They'll move away. But this one is a fact. She's a drunken bee, what they call a nectar drunken bee. Just to get the drunk. Could you imagine? No different from us. You know, when you come to a party, and you come drunk, or you cannot drive, you stay at the party's family, or have somebody to drive you because you cannot drive like this. So this is what happened to Lily. Oh my God. Yes. So yeah, so this is happening to. I'm gonna leave you, little girl. I'm gonna say goodbye, my little guy. I know. I know you're drunken. Oh, she's so sweet. Oh, I'm gonna let you be. I'm gonna let nature take its course. I'm not gonna bother you. I'm sorry, little guy. So yes, man. This is what my summer is looking in my garden right now. You know, I once in a while do share this with you. You know, look at this. This looks good still. This still looks good. I'm going to show you something very interesting right now. I don't know. I'm going to show you the treasure plant that I have shared with you sometimes in the afternoon. But I have this little plant that is amazing little plant. She sleeps off around this time. Watch, I'm going to show you right now. This is called the treasure plant. I have shown it to you before, but I'm pretty sure you guys are a different group right now. So you see this plant is called a treasure plant. And it's October. You know, look at this. I got 1 shoot, 2, 3, 4, 5, another one, 5 new buds, right? These are already big buds. But look at this. You see this flower? This flower, this treasure plant is going to sleep. She's closing her petal, her buds. And it's a phenomena. When it's cloudy and when it's time, like it's starting 5 o'clock, she starts to close her petals. If it's not as open as the other one. This one eventually, this one is more mature, but she will be closing. She closes her buds like this. And like this. This one is already closing the buds. You know? Yes, right. But it's amazing, isn't it? It's called the treasure plant. And then once in a while I do show it to you guys because it's amazing. It's 5 o'clock, right? So at 5 o'clock she's gonna go to sleep. She's going, you know, this is how it is right now. And it's just, I mean, I'm amazed at her. But she says, don't, you know, fuck it, I'm falling asleep already. And it's just amazing. Look at the flowers that they pet the leaves. It's just crazy. Look, my husband just got home. And in the background is this nasturtium. You know, there's these are beautiful because they show, you know, they show their little flowers. And this could be eaten in the salad. I haven't tried it, but you know, I tasted it a little bit before, but it is very good. So yeah, going back to this plant, the treasure plant is just an amazing. What? My husband just got home. Where are you? Hi. Yeah, you peed out already? You had enough? Say hi. That's my husband, just got home. He's I don't know where, he said he went to get something. And he got something. What did you get?
I got pumpkin pie, coleslaw, and rolls.
Oh, look at you. We're gonna have for dinner then. So yes. Where were we? We were with the plant, with this one, with this little guy that is gonna go to bed right now. This little girl. It's really amazing.
You bring all the tools back?
It's
Rakes and everything?
yeah, I brought it. No, I gotta get the stuff out. Sorry, I gotta get the pail back. We were doing some cleaning. Look at this. We got rid of a lot. Got rid of a lot of it's cleaning time. We had to clean a lot. So anyway, that's the treasure plant. That's the plant that has so many treasures for you. It's a beautiful plant. Like I said, is it's called treasure because number one, it's got so many different things. Look at this. It's got white color. It's got a long leaf and it's got a serrated leaf on the edges, and it's got this type. It gives you this type, and it gives you the long ones without any brown, without any, cuts, edges. And look at this. Look at those edges, right? You got this. She gives you that, and she gives you the long one without separation. That's crazy, right? So yeah. So anyway, I was telling you guys that I did a lot of cleaning today with the because it's time to start cleaning. Look at this. All this is gonna come down, and I feel bad. It makes me feel bad because this was a one time beautiful. I did show you. If you go on my YouTube channel and look at my garden in the summer, all this section was beautiful. And it makes me sad. But again, it makes me really happy too that I look forward the next summer to start all over again. It's a cycle, you know, like anything else in life. You have to have something to keep you going. No, the random. You know what? I feel funny because I am not. I am not. My what do you call my my vocabulary is not that great, really. I try, but that's very nice of you. I mean, that's sweet, very sweet of you to think I'm not good at taking compliments because I think I'm not good at anything. I'm always putting myself down. Maybe because of my growing up. My family always put me down, but so I always think I'm not that good at anything. So, but thank you anyway. You know, it's nice that you think that, and it's a nice compliment, and I really take it in heart because, like I said, I'm not good with compliments. Now, like I said, I always think that I'm not that great. I always don't think that great of myself. But look at this. At one time, she was beautiful too. And it's like anything else in life. It's so sad that we grow old. At one time I was very. Do you know that all the time I always thought I wasn't pretty through my life. I always thought that I was ugly, and as I have experienced in life growing old, I have seen myself in pictures, and I said, oh my God, I was so silly and stupid to think that I was ugly. And I look back at some of my pictures, and I think that I was somewhat pretty. But unfortunately, you grow up not thinking that way. Look at this. These are my hydrangeas. That at one time they still look vibrant. They still look vibrant. They still look cute. They still look good. The hydrangeas are beautiful. The hydrangeas are very nice. Random, you're so sweet. You're very sweet. God bless you. God bless you for thinking so sweet. Your grandma must be so beautiful. Give her my love. She probably come from a very good, nice people. Sweet. And God bless you, sweetheart, for being so sweet. For boosting my ego. And look at this. Look how nice. Oh my God, that's so cute. Yeah. This is what. Oh, thank you. This is what it's October, almost gonna be the end of October, and look at look at oh, there's another bee. Look at another bee. She's not moving. I wonder if this one is a drunken one too. Let's go find out. Oh, she looks like me. I'm a good nature person. So your grandma must be a hell of a lady, nice lady. You know. Look at this. Look at this guy. I wonder if she's drunk. Yeah, I guess she's drunk because they're drunk if they don't move. If you touch the flower, yeah, she's drunk. She's definitely drunk. She can't. Well, you can't drive, sweetheart. You cannot drive. You can see. Oh my God. Oh no, she's. Should I touch her? Hi, sweetheart. Oh, she's drunk. She's drunk. She doesn't even feel my hand. Look at that. Yeah, she's drunk. Random. She's drunk. She's definitely drunk. Let's look at her face. Oh, is that something? Nah, what nature, right? Nature, amazing nature. Nature is quite something. Yeah, this one is drunk. This one, this one is drunk. She can't drive. She cannot go nowhere. Oh my God. What you find, I never thought I would be coming, I'll be showing you certain interesting things this afternoon. You never know. You never know. You never know what you can find, But yeah, but this mama, look at this mama. Her little wings are over here, and her little antennas. We can make her antennas out too. Her antennas are right in the front over there. It's hard to see if I put it too close, but the antennas are right there. And let's look at her eyes. Let me look. Let's look at her eyes from the front. Can you guys see the eyes? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can see the eyes there. I think you could, yeah. Maybe because she's sleeping, maybe. But yeah. We're gonna leave you alone, sweetheart. Yeah, this is my daisy. This is my daisy bush. Oh, there's another one here. No, these ladies are really going out. Oh my God, look at this one. Look at this one over here. Look at this one. They're drunk. This one is not. Look at this one. This one is drunk already too. You see? Do you see the guys? Do you see the eyes? No, I'm not. Yeah, I hope not. I don't get stung. Do you see the eyes of this one? Oh, okay. I'm gonna leave her alone. Thank you. Oh my God. Oh my goodness. Amazing. Okay, guy, I'll leave you alone. Random says to leave you alone. Oh my God, I left her alone. Yeah, so this is just an amazing. So anyway, today my husband and I were cleaning up. We got my neighbor is moving, so she gave us two of these. Next year, I'm looking forward next year to do a better, to do it differently, to do a different garden, you know. So we got two more of these, and these are my marigolds. These are marigolds. The marigolds are very pretty. Marigold. Uh, um. Oh, the coleus. This is the coleus. The coleus. Oh, I never have luck. But you know what? Sometimes random. I do live sometimes. But whoever stays with me is fine. I I kind of like appreciate it. It's, I do it to talk to people, to if there's a few people to talk to, I continue talking about anything, my garden. But this is a very nice, look, this is nice. This is called the coleus, Coleus, coleus. It's a very beautiful plant. Still doing good, and this one is dying. It's sad to see everything dying. Who likes death, right? Nobody likes death. These are mandevillas. They still stay young. They still stay young. These are for the I forgot the name of the birds, the hummingbirds. These are for the hummingbirds. The hummingbirds like to put the little pick in there, and they inside there, they go inside and they take the nectar. The bees, you don't see bees in the mandevillas. You see mostly hummingbirds, hummingbirds. And then I have the red ones. I have the red ones. You like that? They're nice, right? They're beautiful. Yeah, so it's this is what our buds look like, and this is what it looks like when they're open. It's called mandevillas, and they are vine. They're vine, you see. They string onto stuff. They like to they're all over the bottom here, you know. So yes, and this is almost dying too. So I have a lot of cleanup to do, you know. I have this to do clean up because this is all done. So that's a whole. And then then the hostas do die. The hostas, these are the hostas all the way down, and that's another cleanup. One of these days I'll show you how my cleanup. I cleaned up this section already. I cleaned up this today. This is the two sections I cleaned up over here today. I cleaned up that section. These two. These were my dinner plate hibiscus. I get two hibiscus bushes. I cut them today because they were dead already. It was time to get rid of, and and I did a cleanup over here. These were all my zinnia patch was here. I did that cleaning today. The only thing I have is my rose bush. The roses are doing very good, you know. The roses random. Do you do lives? I you know you should do you should put short. I'm gonna when I finish I'm gonna look you up, and I'm gonna subscribe to you, you know, and then I'll text you. I'll text you I'll text you what you should do, you know. So I'll subscribe to your channel when I finish. Random, that's your username, right? So I'll subscribe to you. And how many subscribers do you have? How many subscribers do you have, Random? Hmm? Oh, I did subscribe to you. Oh, okay. I'll text you and give you and I'll text you. Look at this baby. Look at this mama. This is this is a beautiful one. They're so cute. If I didn't, if I did or I didn't, I will. You know, I will. I will. Oh, so you have to put you have to put more stuff. Little, you know, put shorts. Upload shorts. You know, as many as you can. You know, and in no time you'll see your channel grow. You know, it takes time. You know, it takes time like anything else in life. Everything in life is not easy. I know, but you know, look how long I've been on. Look how long I've been on. I've been on a long. I've been for a few years already, and I didn't have any. I started with 100, and you know, and it takes time. It's not easy. It's not easy, but you know, I enjoy it. I'm not in a hurry. You know, I'm not. I'm really couldn't care much. Couldn't care. I really don't. You know, it's not my goal. I mean, it's something that I like. I'm a nurse, so I do this as a hobby, and it's not easy. And not like anything in life is not easy. You know, shit is hard in life. You know, anything in life is not easy. So don't give up. You're probably very young. You know, I'm in like halfway down already. I'm like halfway down already. So this is getting little buds. Uh, this is getting little buds over here. This one is looking good. This is my rose bushes are doing very well. You know, I have to, when I finish with you guys, I'm going to water them. You know, I'm going to water them because they need to be, they're so beautiful. They're like babies. No, not really. It takes a you don't trust me. I'm gonna have a conversation with you. I'm gonna text you that it is not easy. It's you know it's hard, man. Everything is hard. I don't think so. You need like a lot. You need like a lot. You need, besides having subscribers, you have to have more you have to have more watch hours. You know what I mean? You have to have more watch hours of of um of videos. If you put videos or lives, you have to have, like, I think 3,000 or 4,000 hours. That's a lot. It takes, it takes a lot. You know, besides the subscribers, it takes a lot of no, you have to take, let's say if you have let's say if you have 1,000 or 500 subscribers, right? Then you have to move on to 3,000 hours of watch hours. Like, you know, and trust me, that's hard. Not a lot of people, even if you're subscribers, they don't give you the time of the day. So I don't know how these other people do. You know, I don't know how these other people that have like 1,000 subscribers and they already making money. I really don't know how is it that that works. But regardless of that, do it for fun. You know what I mean? Do it for fun. Like I do it for fun. Really. Sometimes my husband says, "Oh, you're gonna do a live? Oh, you want to talk to those people?" I don't. I said I like it. I said I enjoy it. Sometimes you find, you know, you find sometimes nice people. So far, I've been lucky. I don't get nasty people on the on my platform, but you can get people that are nasty. You know, I have not so far. Thank God, I have not I have not I have not have people that talk to me nasty. And you could have that, you know, you could have people that are very, you know, I don't understand why would, let's say for instance you do a live, right? You just want to give information or you want to chat or talk or whatever. And I don't understand why some people would really be so mean. There's no necessity to be mean, you know what I mean? People should just be nice to each other. You know what I mean? People should really just have a nice conversation. Like when you go to a party, you know, you meet somebody, you a group, and you talk, you have a nice conversation, and you had a good time, and that should be cool. That should be just nice. Talk to somebody, make friends, and you know what I mean. Something that is nice. But no, you know, sometimes people have to be really nasty. Look at this guy. Say hello to your grandma. Show your grandma this. Does your grandma do garden? Ramton, does your mom does any garden? If you do, show her this. She would love this. Look at this. A little bit. All right, show her. Tell her this. You know what? If you can give her a rose bush, this rose bush is really nice. This rose bush is called Dick Clark. Dick Clark, Dick Clark, like the guy that used to do the New Year's Eve show. Dick Clark's rose. This is the name of this rose, of this rose bush. It's it's a great a rose bush, and I tell you why. Look at the baby, right? Look at her, look at the how it starts like this, right? And then let me see. This is guy is coming down, so I'm gonna put it like that. So this is how it starts. It has a beautiful color, right? And look at the edges. It's like red on the edges, and then when she's open up, she looks like that. she looks like that, right? And then she looks like this. And this is just this rose bush. This rose bush is amazing. This rose bush will give you a different look. And this is at the end. This is the end. But she gives you like 3 different colors. Look, see that? She'll give you the pink and the yellow. She'll give you the red. You see, there's another one over there peeking over there. You see the colors that she gives you? Yeah, I know. It's terrible that people are, that people have haters. I don't understand. That should not be. We should all get along and be nice to each other. There's no necessity to be nasty. You know what I mean? So yes, and going back to this rose bush, if you can get your grandma a rose bush that is called Dick Clark, she will love this. This is a beautiful rose bush. It's amazing. It's an amazing. It gives you it. This rose bush gives you so many different colors, so many different. I know, isn't that terrible? People hating and being nasty to each other. What's the point, really? It's terrible. It's just crazy. It's just crazy. But not all the time. But like I said, you know what I mean. You can, when I get time tonight, I'll text you and I'll tell you what to maybe do often with your channel. And like I say, be patient, and it'll happen. Your channel will grow. That's terrible. You know what? You shouldn't even pay attention to somebody that posts stupid things or hate in your channel. You should like just delete it, not bother with that person, and that's about it. You know what I mean? That's what I would do. Not pay attention. It doesn't pay. It doesn't pay to have the energy, to have that black energy. You know what I mean? Who needs it? Yeah, that's what you do. That's why we have a blocker. Don't not to bother. That's right. And you're better off. You know what I mean? You're better off with that. You don't need that crap. It's who the hell needs that? You need good energy. Somebody to give you positive. To you know what I mean? To direct you in the right road, and not to give you. Who needs black energy? You need white energy. Somebody that's good and positive. You need somebody to guide you to the right. You need people that wish you well and are happy with what you have, and that always happy for you. That's what you need. You know what I mean? You don't need negativity in your life. Negativity is no good. You have to have somebody always. When you know that somebody starts in the wrong foot, you know that your friend should always be happy for what you have. Not be jealous of what you have. If somebody's jealous of what you have, then who needs that? You don't need that. You need somebody that's happy for what you have and is always rooting for you. That's all. That's very good. Exactly. You only need you only need positive, the most positive thing that you have, and that you should always follow that type. Knowing that if somebody's nasty to you, then luckily, like I said, I haven't had any problems. I praise the Lord. I haven't had call me stupid names. Only once, but I didn't. Only once I didn't. But I didn't pay attention to the person at all. To the whoever was writing stuff. I didn't bother. I didn't say a thing. So yeah, who cares? You know what I mean? Uh, so yeah, most of the time I do gardening. I do garden. If sometimes I do shorthand. I have to do a shorthand live. I'll let you know. I'll do a shorthand. If you go and look in my in my contents, you'll see a shorthand. It's very interesting about shorthand. I have to make another live one about shorthand, because people liked it. Really, I don't think if it's being used but anymore. But shorthand was used by secretaries. One time I was a legal secretary and I used shorthand, and it's very interesting. It's like, you see the speed I'm talking. I'm able to write in shorthand when I'm talking. Even if I'm doing it fast. So that's very interesting. So I did that, and then most of the time I do gardening. I do show my treasure plant. That treasure plant that I showed you is beautiful. I mean, I wonder if by this time, I'm gonna close this with the treasure plant, to see if it's you know what I mean, if to see if it finally closed the petals, but because I have to make dinner pretty soon. I really took. I didn't think I was gonna come out for an hour. And this whole patch was my calla lilies at one time, but all these are gonna come off. They're gonna come off. That's my hydrangea little guy. This was I was working today. I was working with this today. It's time to put everything away. So yes, tomorrow I'll gotta work more. I gotta clean up more, do more cleaning. And it takes a lot of work to clean up. Cleaning up is not easy. I'm bringing my pail. That's my old hydrangea that I was showing you before. That's where oh, she's still there. Look at that. That's the bee. She's still there. I know, sweetheart. I'm gonna go because I have to go. I have to go and cook too. It was nice talking to you. I'll text you. I'm gonna text you and tell you, give you a little bit more stuff. Okay? Okay. You take it easy. Nice talking to you guys. So have a good day. Enjoy the evening. Saturday evening is a nice evening. Take it easy. Be well. And with this, I'm gonna sign off. Bye. Enjoy, guys. Thank you for staying with me this afternoon. She's almost closed up. Everybody enjoy the evenings tonight. I appreciate you guys staying with me and stay with my life for a little bit. I think it was fun. It was fun showing you my my nasturtiums with the little flowers. It's you guys really did a good job staying with me. So, in that note, I'm gonna be saying good night with the sunflowers. The sunflowers are, oh, look at this. The sunflower buds are still coming up. I thought this will be the end of the end of those sunflowers, but no. The sunflowers are getting more buds. Look at this. There's more buds coming up. Maybe later on in the week, the buds will be open and I'll show them to you guys. Many buds. I cannot believe how many buds. Many buds. Look at this. We're talking about the drunken bees. There's another drunken bee over there. And there's another drunken bee here. Look at this. And they're drunk. They're really drunk. Amazing. They're drunk. This little mama is drunk. Is drunk out of nectar. Oh, yeah. With that note, isn't that something? Just this one is drunk, and this one is drunk. This one is a drunk bumblebee. It's crazy, but it's true. It's just crazy that they're sleeping off the drunkenness. Oh, this is amazing. There's two, and this one too. This one is like, forget it. She's immobile. She cannot move at all. Oh boy. It's crazy. Anyway, so it was fun sharing with you this time, and maybe during the week or maybe tomorrow we'll see if any of these flowers are, all these buds are open. But I hope you guys have a good night. Enjoy, and I leave you with this, I leave you with this treasure plant. This treasure plant is beautiful. She's closing up soon. She's closing up her shop. She's closes the shop at night. Okay, guys, it's been fun talking to you guys. I hope you have a beautiful Saturday evening. Be careful out there. Drive safe. Stay well and stay safe. And until then, I'm Juliana Kaplan with another garden day.